Welcome guys. Actually, I would have been like I would have preferred to continue from here because from the last video, this is where we stopped. But I will just try to find a way that I will try to find a way I can resend the video. Maybe I'll try to upload on maybe TikTok and send the link, so for that will be for those that haven't watched the video to watch the video. But let's continue from here. So after we sign up and we go to the page here, and we have let's try to open another tab. So we go to our fiverr.com, and after clicking on this icon, I just want to show us how we got to this place, to this page. I want to show us. So when we click on fiverr.com, it will direct us here because we already have an account logged in here. We already have an account logged in here. So we just click on this icon and we click on this become a seller. So when we click on the become a seller, we click on, it should show a pop-up here. Okay, this become a seller. So when we click on this become a seller, so we continue, click on continue, and we click on continue, then it redirects us here. So do you understand that? So now here is a place where, as it inscribed there, it says personal information. So what we are going to enter here is our personal information. We're going to explain uh, what we have and who we are. We're going to explain it here. So here we can just use our real name. So as we've seen here, I enter Awokunle Akorede as my real name, and I enter the logo. So it's just select the logo. Let me reselect the logo again. So just select a logo. It is going to open up. So we select a logo. Yes. So we select a logo and after then it's the next thing is description. So what we're going to do in here is to explain who we are. Like for example, let me just show us from the first video I did. I opened a gig. I explained what a gig is called. Like a gig is, let me just try to paraphrase that. A gig is just an explanation of our service, an explanation of what we can do. For example, look at this. This is a gig. This person is telling us that he can do web design. This is the gig, but this is the category. The category of the skill that this person is having. This person is having is the category is graphic design, and the subcategory the person can do specifically is web design. So now this gig contains what we need to know. Like if you are coming as a client, or let me just say as a client, when a client is coming here and look at this gig contains everything that a client should know about Zainab skill. This the owner of this gig ask you. This gig contains everything that a client should know. For example, it contains the explanation of how she's going to do it. See, about the gig. Welcome to my gig. My name is Zainab, and I am a web designer with over 2 years of expertise in this profession. I've worked with a varieties of customers to help them develop an appealing web online presence. As you can see, I'm always willing to help everybody in starting their business online. If you're looking for UI UX design for website in Adobe XD or Figma, then just order my gigs. So you can see service I provide, I offer what I need from you. So that's a gig. Now I want to show us something specifically, like something related to the personal information that that I typed here. I want to show us something related to it here. Now this is Zainab's personal information. Zainab's personal information is on her profile. Like the personal information is on her profile and it explains who are you, what you have, and what can you do or what can you offer. Do you get that three questions? Like, who are you? What do you have? What do you have? Like your qualification and what do you have to offer? What are the things that you can do? Like, what are your qualifications? Like, I have these. I have experience. I have experience. I have 5 years experience in website development. I have 3 years experience. And what can you do? I can develop website for you, a good and uh, 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 a good and uh, friendly and user friendly website and the rest. Do you understand? So that's what this profile consists of. So let's just check what we have in our personal information here. So you see, I'm John by name. What Who are you? What is your name? Like, I'm John by name. But I want to explain something to us about this programming and technology. Now, when we present ourselves as in programming and technology, we don't present ourselves as everything. Like, we don't present ourselves as everything in the sense that in programming we have many development language. For example, we have Java. Okay, let me just try to categorize them. We have for hybrid app, which I've explained earlier. We have for hybrid app, we have Flutter and React Native, and we have for native, we have Objective C, we have uh, we have Java, we have Swift. For hybrid app as well, we have Ionic, we have Xamarin and the rest. Now, one person cannot present himself to be an expert in Ionic and in hybrid application and native application. For example, one person cannot present himself to be an expert in Ionic, in Xamarin, in Java, in Swift, in Objective C, in React Native, in Flutter. Ah, it's not kind of possible. The skills are too much for a person to understand. So, but we present ourselves as team. For example, like when we say, okay, we are we are like we have a small team, we have a small team and we have 10 members or we have 12 members or we have 20 members. So that means we have some people that are very expert. Something that you face properly is what you like. You'll be is it's is what you'll be expert in. Like, for example, if you can't be expert in all, you can't be that expert or professional in all. You have to face one. Like, you have to know one more than another. So it's not possible for one person to understand all this development language. That's the reason we present ourselves to be a team. So if we say we are a team, so it means someone we have a specialist for JavaScript. We have a specialist for our native application, and we have a specialist for uh, hybrid application. So that means, like, we have someone that is working on JavaScript, and we have another person that is working on React Native, and we have another person that is working on Objective C. We have another person that is working on Kotlin. We have another person that is working on Ruby, Rust. We have another person that is working on HTML and CSS. So, so it will be kind of easy, and people that do our clients will believe us that, wow, that means if, like, for example, of what I'm saying is that, like, if someone that wants to do a work that is related with Objective C and comes to our profile, then such person will be convinced that, wow, since you are a bit much in your team, that means you should have a specialist that deals specifically on Objective C alone. Do we get that? So that's the reason we present ourselves to be a team, because it makes them like believe us that we are specialists in many things. So that's it. So you can just read this. So this is I'm John by name, an expert and well experienced software developer with stand and proven experience of about 5 years. That's who we are. And as well, I have a team of about 10 members who are experts in development. That's still who we are. Now, what do we have? Sorry, that this is who we are. I am John by name, an expert and well experienced software developer with a sound and proven experience of about 5 years. That's who we are. That what we have. I have a team of about 10 members. So here we can also include our skills. Like for example, we can say we are expert in UI UX designing, we are expert in Java, we are expert in Kotlin, we are expert in React Native, we are expert in Objective C, we are expert in C Sharp, we are expert in C++, we are expert in uh, Ionic and the rest. We can put it here, but that will be later. We can put it here, but that will be later. I don't want to stress also. I want this to be gradually so we can understand this properly. It's not something that is difficult, but it's kind of broad. So depending on when we spend much time in this, I will teach us more, and we as well will learn more on this. So that's all about description. So when it goes to languages, so we just have four languages. You have to enter the four. Let me try to delete the languages so we can. Let me delete it so and enter it again. So this is how it do pop up the language uh, bar. So you just have to select a language here. Now you have to select the first language you should input is English. So we have English. So we have English here. So we just select fluent. We must always select fluent for anything we want. So we can add again and add Spanish. So we select fluent. So here we can as well select we can search German. That's for Germany. That's Dutch. So select French and as well we can add French. So those are the prominent, language that mostly like used in the world. That of China language is also there, but it's just advisable that we use all these four languages. So when we click on the continue bar, it's popped up here. So we have to just it says what's your occupation. So we have to select programming and technology for our occupation. And remember, we use 5 years experience here and our personal information. So that must tally with this as well. So 5 years experience will be from 2017 to 2022. Is that? So that's it. So now let's look at what I'll be selecting here. Web programming, I'll be selecting website building, I'll be selecting desktop app, mobile app and game development. So we can only select 2 to 5 of our best skills in programming here. So and this is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that's okay. So now this same thing in our so we have the next thing to be the skills. No, now this same thing I picked at the same thing I wrote here. I just included WordPress. Now let me just add a new thing to this. Let me add what again? Let me add let me add website development. Website development. So I want us to see how I added it. Website development, and you click on this, you go to experience. Expert, and you add. So and it's already added. So that's how you do this. So now when it comes to education, you just have to for example, you just have to. I'm not adding anything here because I already added one, but I will just show us how I added it now. Here it said country of our college, so that's Nigeria. Nigeria. So just search Nigeria. So you select Nigeria and name of that college, name of the college or university. So I choose Federal University of Akure, Federal University of Technology, the Federal University, University of Technology. Okay, so Akure. So I just pick it and title BSc. And now we must select something that is relating to computer. For example, we must make them we must make them understand. We must make it correlate, like what we study correlates with what we are doing. We are offering programming, and we should convince them that we have a programming, something related to programming as a background, like as our educational background as well. So we can just search for computer software, since we'll be developing software, so we can search for computer software engineering. So that's what we study, and ensure this year as well. This is the year that we graduated. So let's ensure that it's tally with what we have been selecting. No, we have been selecting 5 years ago, 5 year experience. So we can just select 2016. So that's just a year when we finished this, and this as well. We just follow the same thing now. The Let me add new so we can see what I'm saying. Now, what I included in this certification is just like they are just saying what in do we have other awards, like do we have other qualification as apart from our education alone. So me, personally, I do like to like it's advisable as well to just select to enter mobile app development. So let's enter mobile to be our award. The award we receive is based on mobile app development. And when did we receive the award? We received it at Udemy, on Udemy rather, Udemy Academy. So, and what year do we receive it? We can start from 2016, sorry, 2017 as well. So, so we can choose 2017, or we can choose either 2017 or 2016. So both correlate. So the next thing to do is provide your website link. But we don't have a personal website link, so we can add it and we might not add it. So after doing that, then we hit on the continue bar. Please let's note that anything we are doing here in the professional info, like anything we are doing here, we must make sure that we like we select. There's a green button here. We must make sure that we click it to add it so it will be in this format. It will be in this format. So so the next thing to do is link accounts. Now, so they said we should link our Google account, but they said it has been verified already that it's connected. If you remember that we've done that, we've verified our accounts since we opened the account, since we created the account. So we've connected the account. It's not necessary we connect our Facebook and Twitter accounts. And as well, it's not necessary that we include our Stack Overflow and GitHub. It's not necessary. Actually, this Stack Overflow and GitHub is an environment for developers like to connect, but there is no need for us to like connect it. It's not necessary. So the next thing we hit on is just continue this thing. So when we continue, so the next thing to do is the next thing to the next thing to do is uh, the email verification and the phone number. So I said our email is already verified. So we enter our phone number. So when we enter our phone number here, so we just verify by SMS, and it sends an automatic SMS to us. Then verify by SMS. Then it's pop up a security question. Then when we provide a security question to that, then we click on finish. So then we can. So I'll make another video that starts on this page because I don't have a number at the moment that I'll use to verify these accounts. So that's why I'll be doing that tomorrow. So that's just all for this.